This installation video will give you a quick idea of what it takes to get your Proformance diff in your YXZ. This install can be completed in an hour or so with basic hand tools. Let's get started. Okay, so inside the box you will find the diff all packaged up nicely. Included will be all the mounting brackets necessary for putting it in. Also, you'll find the assembly and inspection report for your diff, showing that everything's been done to spec. Okay, we're first going to start off by removing the drive shaft bolts. Next, we're going to jack up the car and put some jack stands under it. I'm going to go ahead and pull the wheels off and also pull the rear skid plate. Next, go ahead and drain out the old gear oil. Then you're going to remove the brake line clip bolts. Remove the upper arm bolts at the spindles and secure the arms out of the way. Carefully pop the axles out of the differential. Remove the upper diff vent off of the top of the differential. Next, remove the rear diff support bracket. Next, remove the two top diff bolts and drop the diff out the bottom of the frame. We took a short break to bust apart my diff and see what carnage is inside. Oh man, I blew it up pretty good. To install this diff, you will need a new drive shaft with the matching U-joint, a new sway bar, clearanced for the lower drive shaft, and a shorter oil filter. You can get these parts with your new Proformance diff from Alan Anderson at Uncle Al's Automotive in Gladstone, Oregon. He's a nationwide distributor for this Proformance diff. Remove the OEM boot from the original drive shaft, place it on the new drive shaft, grease it well, and install it in the car. Tap the yoke on the new diff with a mallet and torque the yoke to 200 to 222 foot-pounds. Carefully install the new diff into the frame and put the two top bolts in, making sure to align the drive shaft while you're doing it. Install the rear mounting bracket on the diff and use the included shims for proper alignment, and tighten all the diff bolts. You will need to replace the stock diff vent hose with a new 3/8 hose. Route your new hose up the frame and behind the passenger seat, just like the original. Install your axles in the car, making sure to get them fully inserted and locked into place. Reinstall your upper arm bolts and fasten your brake lines. Reinstall your wheels, torque them to specs, and don't forget to fill up the diff with gear oil. Now that we have this installation complete, it's time to get this car on the sand and see how it holds up. Please check our review video for more dune shots and feedback. The Proformance diff is hands down the best diff on the market for your YXZ. Bite the bullet and do the diff once, and then add all the horsepower you want with no worry about blowing up your diff. If you have any further questions, reach out to Alan Anderson at Uncle Al's Automotive or Scott Bryce at Proformance Motorsport.